Now live to Mississippi, where Barack Obama is addressing the issue of the so-called dream ticket with him as the VP. Let's listen in.
With all due respect, I've won twice as many states as Senator Clinton. I've won more of the popular vote than Senator Clinton. I have more delegates than Senator Clinton. So I don't know how somebody who's in second place is offering the vice presidency to the person who's in first place. I mean, I'm just wondering because if I was in second place, I could understand it. But I'm in first place right now. So that's point number one. But there's a second point. This is an interesting point. I want you guys to follow me on this. You know, President Bill Clinton, back in 1992, when he was being asked about his selection for vice president, he said, the only criteria, the most important criteria for vice president is that that person is ready. If I fell out in the first week, that he or she would be ready to be the commander-in-chief. That was his criteria. Now, they have been spending the last 2-3 weeks. You remember with that advertisement with a phone call, getting all the generals to say, well, we're not sure he's ready. I'm ready on day one. He may not be ready yet. But I don't understand. If I'm not ready, how is it that you think I should be such a great vice president? Do you understand that? See, I was trying to explain to somebody a while back the okey doke. Y'all know the okey doke? It's like when somebody's trying to bamboozle you, when they're trying to hoodwink you. They are trying to hoodwink you. You can't say that he's not ready on day one unless he's willing to be your vice president. Then he'd be willing to, then he's ready on day one. So look, I just want everybody to be absolutely clear here, okay? I want everybody to be absolutely clear. We are in a tough battle, and I don't presume that I have won this election. Senator Clinton is fighting hard. She is tenacious. I respect her for that. She is working hard to win the nomination. But I want everybody to be absolutely clear. I'm not running for vice president. I'm running for president of the United States of America. I'm running for president of the United States of America. I'm running to be commander-in-chief. And the reason I'm running to be commander-in-chief is because I believe that the most important thing when you answer that phone call at 3 in the morning is what kind of judgment do you have? Not how long you've been in Washington, but what kind of judgment do you have when you're answering that phone? And I believe that I have shown better judgment than Senator Clinton. I believe I offer a clean break from the policies of George Bush, because Senator Clinton went along with George Bush on the war in Iraq. Senator Clinton went along with George Bush on her willingness to try to saber rattle when it came to Iran. She has gone along with many of the conventional ways of thinking about foreign policy that have gotten us into trouble. That is what I intend to change when I am president of the United States. So I don't want anybody here thinking that somehow, well, you know, maybe I can get both. Don't think that way. You have to make a choice in this election. Are you going to go along with the past, or are you going to go towards the future? Are you going to do the same old thing, or are you going to try something new?
Senator Barack Obama making that point for anybody who was wondering how he might respond to Senator Clinton's floating the idea out there of his taking the second place position on the presidential ticket there. Wonder no more. With a very emphatic way, he said, and it'll be the money soundbite of this day for certain, that he has won twice as many states. He has won more of the popular vote. He has more delegates, so he does not know how somebody in second place is offering the position to somebody who is in first place. Of course, that position being the vice presidential position, and then ringing the, I guess, the banner of his campaign that if you want to stay with Hillary Clinton, you will have to make a choice to do so, representing more of the past as his campaign represents more of the future. You can bet you're going to hear this soundbite repeated time and time again later today, both here on MSNBC and every place else. So we'll be covering this for you and watching very closely to see if Barack Obama makes further news and this big news he has just made there while addressing the town hall in Mississippi.